The Disability Resource Network is a center for independent living that provides services to people with disabilities. And here to tell us more about what they do in our communities is Executive Director Davina Patterson, along with Program Specialist Jessica Powell. Good morning, ladies. How you doing?
Good morning.
I'm so happy to have you both in here talking about this amazing program and center that you all have. Please tell us a little bit more about Disability Resource Network and the work that you all are doing.
So Disability Resource Network, we're a 501c3 nonprofit, and we're a center for independent living. So that's a non-residential, consumer-controlled, cross-disability, community-based organization, and we provide independent living services to people with disabilities.
Yeah, something, of course, that we know is necessary and very much needed in our community as well. What are some of the services that you do provide to help these folks feel just a little bit more independent?
Absolutely. So we provide independent living skills training. We do peer support, advocacy, information and referrals, and transition services.
And what would that look like for folks if they, come in? What are some of those trainings that they might, or the skills that they might need?
So it's just basic life skills, everyday learning skills that they would need to use in order to be independent. It could look like finance, it could look like budgeting, it could be cooking skills. So just self-help tools and skills to learn how to do on your own.
Absolutely, very important. Look, I love to cook, so I'm all, look, I would love, we can have somebody make sure that they know how to do that, cook up some different recipes, things that they like as well. Tell us more about any upcoming fundraisers that you all have. We heard a little bit about that.
Yes, so we do have an upcoming fundraiser. It's called Reflections, a Fireside Chat. It's taking place on July 19th at the Alabama School of Cyber Technology and Engineering. So Reflections, a Fireside Chat is our very first fundraiser. It's also going to be our annual fundraiser. So each year we'll have a keynote speaker, someone who has a prominent place in the disability movement, is a disability advocate, or someone with a lived experience with disability. This year we are super excited to welcome the Honorable Tony Coelho, who is the primary author and sponsor of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
That is incredible. Starting off strong. I mean, like you said, this is your first one and you're already bringing in some heavy hitters. I love that. But like you said, overall, this is going to be a chance for folks who are going through something like this to hear other people's testimonies and, how they either overcome or have been assisted by you all. So how have you all gone about, bringing some of these folks together and really getting them open, to telling their story?
I think that the best thing for us is really having an open space. Like what we have is the Center for Independent Living, and we really encourage independence and people taking control of their own stories. So in that way, I think that that's really encouraged people to kind of come together, take control of their own narrative, and not let someone else tell their story for them.
Super powerful. I absolutely love that. Please, if you can, discuss accommodations and accessibility of this event. So what are things going to look like for folks who want to come out and support?
Absolutely. So as a Center for Independent Living, we take pride in prioritizing accommodations and accessibility. We were intentional with planning this event, making sure that it's during Disability Pride Month, which also is the month that we recognize the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So with the intention of that, we've also been intentional with the facility that we've chosen. And the School of Cyber Technology and Engineering is an ADA compliant facility.
There we go.
They provide accessible seating. There will be accessible parking. There will also be a drop-off zone. There will be mic runners. We will have ushers, and we will have greeters to assist people to their seats. So we will have ASL interpretation. So any hesitancies that you have
it's all covered
about coming to this event, we hope that you have heard from us and may know that we have thought about you when we were planning this event. So we want you to come out. We want it to be inclusive for people with disabilities and for our community. And we want to make sure that it's barrier free. So if there's any accommodations that we have not covered, you still have time to contact us and let us know your requests.
Yeah, not only are you all talking the talk, but y'all are walking the walk and making sure that you are thinking of everything that people might need, which is of course very important. Like you said, no barriers, or if you all need something, they can reach out. Are tickets still available for this event? Where can folks go to get involved?
Yes, tickets are available on our website, drn256.org. You can purchase them there. We also have sponsor packages available. Tickets currently are $60 a piece, and that does include the social hour at 5 p.m. for drinks and a grazing table and networking, followed by the program at 6:30.
And you all know that we'll always have those QR codes on our website to also take you and get some more of that information. But even for folks who still might be at home just watching, what would you say to encourage them to come out and say, you know what, this is an important event, I need to get involved?
I would say, as we embark on the 35th anniversary of the signing of the ADA and Disability Pride Month, which is July, it's important for us to step back and reflect on where we've been, where we're at, and where we're going in terms of disability rights. Tony's story is a great testament to the importance of advocacy, and my personal hope with the fundraiser is that it will encourage individuals in our community to advocate to make an impact for those people with disabilities in our community.
And a strong impact, I know it will make. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us. Everybody, y'all be sure to get out and support. As always, you can find the links as seen on our day-to-day page. And of course, thank you for chatting with us this morning.